the phone to ring, waiting for someone to tell you everything. Sit around and wonder what tomorrow will bring. Maybe a diamond ring.
Well, it's all right, even if the sea.
It's a day of heavy hearts here at KCAL 9. Today we lost one of our beloved photographers after a long illness.
Andy Weintraub brought you many of the stories you've seen right here on our news for years and years and years. Andy loved Southern California and always had a warm smile. He began his career right here at KCAL in the 1980s when we were still known as KHJ.
Andy covered some of the biggest news stories here, from presidential visits to the O.J. Simpson and Michael Jackson trials.
Andy also looked out for his fellow photographers and was at one time president of the Press Photographers Association of Greater Los Angeles. He also loved boating and was an avid sailor. He was a face viewers never saw, but you watched his pictures every day.
Andy Weintraub was 59 years old. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family. We will miss him very much.
I just want to adjourn the memory of Andy Weintraub, 59 years old, tragically died from Parkinson's disease. You probably met him along the way. He was a video cameraman for KCAL Channel 9. Also was a member of the Greater Los Angeles Press Photographers Association, former president. Andy Weintraub, I'm sure he stood there with that. Thank you.
Yes. I was not aware that Andy had passed. Andy served with me on the student council when I was student body president at Poly High School, and so I was just talking to another council member, Jeff Gottlieb, who is the reporter from the Times who opened up the Bell case, and I was just talking to him last week about something totally independent, and we were talking about Andy, and so I'm very sad to hear that he lost. Last time I saw him was at one of our reunions. He was a really good guy, and he used to stand up here with his camera, and he was always trying to get me in the angle. So he was a friend in behind the scenes, but I always remember him as somebody who enjoyed politics, but from a distance, from an observation. Even when he was on the city council at Poly High, he was a tremendous athlete at that time and loved sports, and his father was also a tremendous activist in the San Fernando Valley the generation before. So I'm very sad to hear about his passing. I always considered him a really good guy.